What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and we're back with another A to Z of Ark. And today, guys, we're taking a look at the Arthropleura, the very wiggly, squirmy centipede. Now, this dude, whew, he's really good. Like, obviously, we're going to go into more detail, but I just thought I'd say that off the bat. So, the Arthropleura, guys, he's pretty much a base smelter. You can use this guy to destroy metal, tech, wooden, stone bases, you name it, any type of structure. This guy can destroy it. It's great. Now, we're going to go over how to tame these guys and all their abilities and whatnot. So, first off, we're going to go over how to tame them. Now, you can see here we've got a tamed one. We're gonna leave that one aside there. We're going to come over here and we're going to tame up another one. We're just going to leave that dude right there. Come over here. Actually, we might come up in the sky for this. Now, obviously, we are going to spawn it in. But if you did want to find these guys, you can find them on Rag in the desert, on the island and center. They are found in multiple caves. So pretty much you'll find them in every single cave on the island. Yeah, I would say so. Every island, every cave on the island. On the center, you have to go to the volcano island. On Ragnarok, like I said, you can find them in the desert here. They do spawn quite a lot in the desert over here. So we've just left render range, so it shouldn't be aggroed on us anymore. And it isn't. Now, one thing you have to be aware of with the Arthropleura is you need to make sure that there are no corpses in the area. Otherwise, it will aggro on the corpses and it won't allow you to tame it. Secondly, you will need a full set of ghillie armor. This makes things incredibly, well, not incredibly, but much easier to use. Thirdly, you'll also need bug repellent. Bug repellent you can make with a bunch of vegetables, citronal and savaroot, I believe. There's quite a few more. You can find the, we'll chuck the recipe up for you right now. Boom, there it is. And you'll also need Broth of Enlightenments. Now, Broth of Enlightenments are essentially these guys' kibble. You can use spoiled meat, but it takes a hell of a lot longer to tame them up. The main ingredient of Broth of Enlightenments are the rhino horns or deathworm horns. So if you can't get deathworm horns, you can get rhino horns. If you can't get rhino horns, you can get deathworm horns. That, alongside a bunch of vegetables, will allow you to make the Broth of Enlightenment. Chuck that in your last slot, because these guys are a passive tame. Pop your bug repellent and get ready to go. Now, you can use RGs and whatnot to pick these guys up and take them into a trap. You can leave render range, they will de-aggro, and you can go back and try and tame them up if they do get aggroed on you. But what you need to do is sneak up on these guys as best as you can without touching them. Be careful because they do like to wriggle around a lot. You can see that he did turn quite sharply just there, and if we were near, we would have copped a hit. So you got to make sure you're sneaky. They also have a weird, I'm going to say not hitbox, but like a weird... Yeah, I guess a hitbox. You can't do it directly from the tail to tame them up. You have to actually get right up, kind of a quarter of the way on their body. Right now, we just need this guy to stop moving. Can you stop squirming around for me? It just goes to show that even with admin commands, everything can still go wrong. So we're gonna just move up on him. Okay, maybe I just need to chuck some movement speed on my dude real quick. Let's just go like this. Now we're going to fly while we're crawling. It's going to make things a hell of a lot easier for us. Okay, done. There we go. We got that. Stay away from me, mate. Don't aggro on me. All right, let's come around the back side of him. Should be faster now. Get into his butt. So you got to make sure that you don't get hit by him. But you can trap him, like I said. Come up behind him. Come on, mate. Give me a thing. Like I said, they do have a weird hitbox thing. Okay, guys, so you can see there, it's right up on like his side, right up about halfway. So we'll chuck one in there. Boom. Okay, because it's a level 20, it decided to get tamed up instantly. So with Broth of Enlightenments, like I said, they act as kibble. So for a max level 150 tame, you will only need 2 Broth of Enlightenments. So what we're going to do, we're going to chuck in... Okay, that's a summoned one. Whoops. Let's just do that. So we're going to come over here. Can we find another one? Is there another one around here? Arthropleura's. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. All right, let's just spawn in another one of these. I think that one was a 140. So that's leaving render range. So if you ever have a problem where it gets aggroed on you, you just have to leave render range like that. And you'll be okay to go back up to it and try feeding it again and taming it. So is this one a 140? This one's a 140, so this will take 2 Broth of Enlightenments. Whoa, mate, that was a big 360 there. Like I said, get right up into their personal space. Chuck it in there. Okay. Oh, maybe because of our tame rates, actually. Sorry. Because of our tame rates. Actually, this won't actually apply anymore, I don't think. because of the most recent update where the rates were doubled. So you will only technically need 1 Broth of Enlightenment to tame these guys up, which is awesome because of their abilities. So you want to try and go for a high melee damage one because they can destroy structures. But some more precautions before you tame these guys up. They can destroy your armor. So, hold on. We need to just leave that one right there. Let's come over here. Alrighty, so we're going to go summon in this one. We're going to turn off creative mode. Now, like I said, their corrosive spit will actually destroy your armor if you get hit by it. So, I'm trying to get it to spit at me. Spit at me, boy. Spit at me. Here we go. There you go there. So you can see that it destroys your armor. Flak armor, riot armor, it will destroy it eventually, and it destroys it very quickly. So you need to be careful of it, as well as... Ow! Alright, let's turn that back on real quick. As well as that, attacking it will cause some damage to go back onto you because of their corrosive blood. So make sure you've always got health potions on you and stuff like that. So we'll just grab a pike real quick here. Grab this pike. Now we're going to turn creative mode off again. Now you'll see that we'll attack it. So we've got the damage numbers on, and you can see that we actually cop a percentage of the damage back. So we're actually taking 8 damage every time we hit this guy. Now, guns mitigate that damage, and these guys also take 7.5 times the amount of damage from guns if you get a headshot. So, for example, we're going to go like that. We've got the gun. Let's chuck this bad boy down here. So you can really decimate these guys with a gun. Partner Boa, you weren't invited to this party. Go away. Trying to ruin the video here. Alright, so you can see that 96 damage. These guys take tons of damage from being shot. So 96 there. If you hit him in the head, like, okay, sure, reload. Totally not killing my vibe right now. Like that, you see there, 241 damage off a headshot. So they take quite a lot of damage off guns. So make sure you bring weaponry. Make sure you bring bows. That sort of stuff. They'll take a ton of damage from that, which makes clearing them out really easy. As well as that, Megatheriums are really good at clearing them out because majority of the time, if they're facing forward, you will be protected from the corrosive spit damaging your armor, which works out really good. So guys, like I said, they do have the ability to destroy tech and metal structures and any previous structures as well. Now you can currently see here it's dealing 39 damage to the tech foundation and 98 damage to our standard foundation. These guys are great to bring along in raids. They make destroying bases really easy once you've cleared out the turrets and everything like that, because they will still take increased damage from turrets due to them having that damage modifier in ranged weapons. So make sure you clear out the turrets and all that sort of stuff and the players living in there. But you can easily use these guys to melt vaults with like 3 or 4 of them with some high melee damage. You'll easily be able to destroy the vault, and it'll save you a ton of C4. It'll probably kill your index finger, but that's fine. It'll be all worth it. Now guys, as well as that, these guys are really good swimmers. You can take them in the ocean. They're able to outswim megalodons, and these guys do not drown. They have no oxygen stats, so they will not drown underwater. Makes life a lot easier if you're looking to cruise around and just chill underwater. They obviously aren't the fastest, but they do have the ability to outswim a megalodon. As well as that, guys, a little trick. If you're ever having trouble trying to tame these guys, you can tame them underwater. They will not aggro on you. You can see here we're just chilling around, swimming around this dude. They will not aggro on you underwater. So if you're able to kite these guys into the water, or if you're in a cave and there's deep enough water, definitely try and take these guys into it because it makes taming them up a hell of a lot easier. Now guys, as for the other uses of the Arthropleura, you can definitely use these guys in base defense. But if you set them up in a little base where, like, you know, you can easily defend and there's like tight corners and stuff and they're not so easily snipeable, you can definitely use these guys to take on any sort of raiding players that are trying to get to you. You can also enable turret mode on these guys, which will enable you to obviously allow them to spit. Now you can see these guys trying to follow us. Ooh, hello. Are you going to spit back? The turret mode is a little bit wacky on some of the creatures. Let's go... Okay, he's just going to straight up attack back anyway. He's set to turret mode, so he won't move from there. But you can use these guys to spit out at enemy players. You can use these guys inside your base, you know, with some internal turrets. If you've got enemies raiding you, and, you know, say, for example, they get into your base, and you're like, uh-oh. You bring these guys in with a bit of... aggressiveness and some turret mode, and they'll be able to destroy the armor off your incoming raiders, and then your turrets can finish them off. Really effective. They won't be able to snipe them out if they're inside your base in tight corridors, or like even a little enclosed area. Like, these guys are really good when it comes to base defense, I would say so, because of their armor shredding ability. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for the Arthropleura. I believe we've gone over everything. Let me know if I missed anything. I'm 99.98% sure I haven't. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe down below for more. But other than that, guys, I will catch you in the next one.